In my accountability project, I want to become a person that will say and keep his promise. Meaning I will say something, I will do that. I want to develop the tenacity to stick to a chosen goal without deviating. I want to pray every day and do a scripture study of 5 minutes every day. I want to develop the ability to listen to people and give them a better chance of explaining themselves. I want to develop the ability to become more charitable. I want to show good example as a father to my family. And one of the ways to continue my education, one of the ways of showing this is to continue with my education pursuit. As you can see, my accountability project, I have, if I fail to read my scriptures for more than 2 times in a week without covering it up, within that week, I will clean every toilet and bathroom in the house and do the dishes for that weekend. I will keep track of my daily week progress with a Google document, and I will discuss my project. I discuss my project with my friends and my family members so that can help me become more accountable. And as well, I have 2 accountability partners from the course who will help me check my progress and advise me where and when I'm lacking. This is my tracking sheet. As you can see, if I achieve anything, I'll say it over the weekend. I will say I was able to accomplish my weekly set goals. I will say if I'm not able to accomplish my weekly set goals. And I always kept everything on record, like daily target. If I meet it, I will say target met. Scriptures read, done. Yes, all these stuff were things I used. Then I will say that I plan how to achieve those goals and also what measures I will take to discipline myself if I fail to keep my goals. I added in my goals, I equally added that I will run 6 to 8 kilometers to remind myself of those promises I've made to myself if I fail after 1 week to do those things that I said I would do. I will say that I achieved a lot in this project. I had 1 week that I couldn't do my scripture reading because of traveling or other duties. I made sure that I covered those verses I was to read. I did a long running. My coursemate helped me a lot to be on track in this project. In our Zoom meeting, we always learn things that will remind me the importance of keeping those promises I've made. I will give myself 8.5 out of 10 in this project. I will say that the journey wasn't easy, but it was the time and effort invested in trying to get it right. Generally, I met a lot of my set goals, and I would say that I'm a better person now than I was when I started this project. I would think it is a work in progress, but I'm able to listen to people patiently, to understand them, and to give them my honest advice. I was faced with many various challenges during this project. Sometimes I'm struggling in my school, family, and business and social responsibility. It would be hard for me to fulfill the goals of reading my scripture for 45 minutes every day. I notice that we can achieve a lot when we put our minds and effort in a good cause. In the future, I will do the same like I did now. But I think I will take a different goal. I will try to pray and have the tenacity to bear it till the end. I may take up something that might be more difficult, not something like a hobby as my accountability or to remind myself when I fail. Because sometimes when you take up your hobby, you might not feel it as a way to remind yourself. But I think this project, I took it up, is a lifelong learning and should be continued even after this course. It should not be a project to make an A grade, but a project to become a better person and develop into a good leader in the future. Towards the end of this accountability project, I became a different person. I've always been honest, but I would say that I'm better in most things. I kept my promise, and one important thing I learned in this project is the ability to invest our time and not waste it in things that are not that important in my life. The activity I set out to do when I failed was not the motivating factor in my drive to achieve those goals. Rather, the joy and fulfillment that comes from knowing that I'm developing through this project motivated me in achieving the goals, set out goals. Thank you.